Greetings and welcome once again to all the people taking the time to watch this video and follow this channel. It's me, the AFOL champ, the adult fan of Lego champion, here with what set number is this? 7424. It's the Ghost Train Express. It's a hidden side set, so it's a little older now, but I got this in a haul quite a while ago now from it was like a bundle of sets off Facebook Marketplace. So I can't really speak to the value, like the parts per piece, because again, I bought it with like 2 other sets, and it was well retired by then. But it's Halloween time, or getting to be Halloween, so I thought I'd go ahead and build it. And I'm really pleased with it. Again, it's hidden side, so it has some kind of goofy, unrealistic elements to it, but we'll kind of address that as we go. So obviously it's a train station, a little bit of track, and some minifigures here. And the minifigures are right in front, so we'll start with them. Jack and Parker are always pretty solid figures, good detailing. I mean, they're fairly common, but you can always solid additions to my minifigure collection. Is it JB, I believe is her name. I do have at least one of her in my other sets, but it's always good. Again, she has good printing on both her front and back, an interesting hairpiece. These 3, so I definitely have copies of. I didn't know that I was going to get this set, and ended up getting both the 2 train employees and Paul here, just the terrified civilian, in like brick owl orders. So now I've got some from an actual set, and again, I really like these. I always like the civilians, just the people that, they are unique to hidden side, but they also, you could just put them into the Lego city and they'll blend right in. So I really do actually like that. And I really like that these 2 train employees, like their dark red matches the train. I think that's a good little addition there. There's also the stuff to turn them into ghouls or what have you. When we look at the train itself, again, obviously it's hidden side, so there's some kind of ridiculousness when it comes to it. The train is probably the most important of the builds. It's supposed to, transform. You get this part here that opens up and becomes a mouth. You can kind of see the windshield there is supposed to be eyes. This part here, there's supposed to be wings that come out, and the wings do exist. It's just incredibly hard to get. I don't know if I built it wrong or what, but it's very hard. You can kind of look and see them under there. They come out the sides. Again, the haunting feature is not something that I necessarily need or really want out of my sets. I just like hidden side in general. I like the urban decay. But I don't like, I busted this train up at least 3 times trying to get it to flip and transform. So that I don't like, but again, I personally will survive. When you look at the 2 pieces of cargo here, or not pieces of cargo, 2 like, I don't know, train cars, you've got this like containment or examination center, which actually is kind of neat. Again, it doesn't make sense outside of the hidden side world, but it's neat in general. And you've got this, and again, you've got this ridiculous like ghost busting gun up at the top. But then the cargo itself actually is just a nice like container. I actually like the graffiti on the side too. I really like the graffiti there. It opens up and it's just more or less empty on the inside. But then the standard, I don't know what you want to call these, like flatbed cars or whatever. Those are pretty actually useful as well. If we kind of get this out of the way, and again, this one is kind of the same. Oh, why am I struggling with this? Oh my goodness. I guess just get that out of the way. Try to fix the cars there. You can see the train station. Again, the train station is nothing special. It's pretty standard for any Lego, probably city build. You've got a hint of a station here. Has just a touch of an interior, just a little bit of exterior. Almost all the details, unfortunately, are from stickers. You can see the cracks on the windows. There's 2 on the door and 1 on each window. There's also a sticker there on the recycle can. and a sticker for the sign, and 2 on the roof. And I mean, really, I almost could have just done without the stickers. I know it was my own choice to put them on there, but man, like, I feel like Hidden Side does rely on a lot of stickers at times, and those 2 are, it's not really 2, all of those details are kind of unnecessary. It does transform. The sign becomes a face, and then claws pop up here on the side. Oop, why am I struggling with this? Just like that. So I think that's a better transformation than the, train itself. Also much easier, and you have a much more sinister face there. But it's, you know, very small. Again, it's dollhouse build. You can see there's no back, and there's really not much of an interior. Overall, before I forget, and then you also get a little bit of track. You get this. I actually like this. It's like the idea, it's kind of like a ghost train, like it could just go off the rails at any time, and like it literally allows you to go off the rails. And then also it's a ghost train, so it has a dead end. So I don't know if that was intentional or just, you know, next level thinking there, but I like it, so I'll pretend that that's a positive. And I feel like getting 4 train track straights. I don't know if that's a good deal. I mean, it seems like a positive thing to get. I always hear about people needing more straights, but it's just barely enough to hold the train. Like, you can, I mean, look how much space there's at the end. Essentially none. There's not a really very little there at the end. So I don't really know how to interpret that, if that's good, bad, or somewhere in between. In terms of a grade, I mean, again, I really like the set. It has good parts. I feel like I got good value out of it. You know, the minifigures I could just put into the city. It's fun. It's realistic. I can, you know, I'll probably put this, if I ever build a train track in my city, I'll probably put the train on there, at least, again, in Halloween season. I like parts, what they give you for the station. You know, I do have the $100 train station that I built earlier this summer, or maybe spring. But, I mean, there's some things that bring it down to. I mean, we have some kind of repetitive minifigures, half of them. We've got some kind of ridiculousness with the Hidden Side stuff, which, again, we knew when we opened it up that we would get. There's so many stickers. The train is hard to transform, at least to get the wings to come out. So, I mean, it's not perfect. I do really like it, though, and in the end, I'm going to give it a very solid B. I was really on the fence, but maybe even going B+, or maybe even A-, but I'm definitely giving it a B. You can tell me if I'm right, wrong, or somewhere in between, because I could easily be talked into thinking it should get more or a higher grade. But hopefully this has been a good 8 or 9 minutes of your life. Hopefully you have a good Halloween. Hopefully you leave me a comment. Again, tell me if I'm right, wrong, somewhere in between. Tell me if you, you know, how would you use this in a Lego city? Tell me what you like best. You know, again, leave me a comment. So tell me what you think. So hopefully I hear from you soon. Hopefully you hit the like button. Hopefully you hit the subscribe button and hear from me again soon. And as always, thanks for watching.